Cricket, our national treasure? Or dying irrelevance? Bodyline, tactical genius? Or national disgrace? The 100, inspired innovation? Or misguided mistake? Join the cricket conversation with a subscription to the Cricketer magazine.
Welcome to Game 4 of the Quarantine Cup, Leicestershire against Surrey. For Leicestershire, Hassan Azad, the opening batsman at the age of 26, a prolific cricket gamer with experience in a variety of games dating way back to 1997. However, the 26-year-old has not had a PS4 for long. He only purchased one in March. How will that make him go against Sophia Dunkley from Surrey? Azad reckons he's an outsider, a dark horse for the competition. Well, we'll soon find out just how good he is. He opens up against Dunkley, who at the age of 21 has plenty of background in games. She was big on the Nintendo DS as a youngster with a lot of Nintendogs going on. However, cricket is not such a prolific game for her. In fact, the closest she's been is baseball on the Nintendo Wii. Perhaps she's got some fresh eyes. Perhaps it's all going to go wrong. We're only going to find out by getting over to the game with our commentators for this one. And it's Henry Moran and Alex Hartley.
Well, hello and welcome to the Oval for this opening fixture in the Quarantine Cup for both Surrey and Leicestershire, represented by two standout cricketers. For the hosts, it's England and Surrey stars all-rounder Sophia Dunkley, 21 years old, and a self-described gaming addict in her primary school days, though crucially, playing Nintendogs on the DS may not help her much here. Leicestershire welcome opening bat Hassan Azad to the controller. I fancy he could be a force, having played plenty of cricket games before. Describes himself as an outsider. I wouldn't be so sure. Here's the toss then. Up in the air it goes. It is landed as tails. Leicestershire win the toss, and they are electing to. There's a little think, and they're going to have a bowl first. Rory Burns and Colin Ackerman in the middle, shaking hands. Worth noting here some rules about this 5-5 match. 5 overs aside, 1 over for each bowler, and if you lose 5 wickets inside 5 overs, that's the end of the innings. It's not just me here following this. Oh no, a warm welcome to superstar World Cup winner Alex Hartley. Alex, are you looking forward to this game?
Yes, I am, but I can't lie to you, my computer has frozen. Okay, we're back.
Okay.
We're back.
The screen froze for Alex for a moment, but we're ready. We've got Callum Parkinson opening the bowling. It's going to be the left-handed Mark Stoneman on strike. Sophia Dunkley has the controller in hand. Remember, 5 overs aside. The sun is shining at a virtual oval. There is the Vitality Blast sausage dog in the distance. Callum Parkinson is waiting. He's having a think here, Al.
Well, come on, take your time, Cal. Get on with it.
Umpire sticks his arm out and we're ready to go. Keeper stretching those arms behind the stumps. Mark Stoneman on strike, the left-hander, as Parkinson is in. Driven hard. That's a good-looking shot. Will there be a single immediately? It's going to be a tight one. Home. And it is one without loss. Alex, what did you make of that running?
Well, bit of a nervous start there from Sophia Dunkley, wasn't it?
It wasn't perfect. Are we going to have a little look at the replay to see? No, I think the umpire has signalled it is a run, so it'll be a single to start things off. The field is changing. And a change in angle of attack from Parkinson to the right-handed Will Jacks, who is driving as a defensive shot. Oh no, it's a disaster. Oh no. It's a horrible run out. Oh, the umpire doesn't need to go upstairs for that one. Alex, what have we just seen?
Oh, that is absolutely village. What have I just witnessed?
Oh no. Village, you say. Sophia, you know her well. She's a teammate of yours. What's gone on there?
Trigger happy. That is what's happened there, Henry. She's pressed the button. She's hit and run. Absolutely shocking from Dunkley, that.
It happens. We see it time and again in these computer games. I remember Brian Lara cricket on the PC years ago. I was run out the whole time and a wicket has fallen already. It's horrible. As we see Stoneman run out by Harry Dearden for one. And trouble already for Surrey at a Sunbaked Oval as the devilishly handsome Ben Folkes marches to the middle with a little bit of pressure on his shoulders. Not much time in this game to get going. You have to go from the off. You've got a wide slip in place as Parkinson prepares for the next delivery. Still that fielder in the deep at long on this time. As Jacks is waiting, down the leg side it goes. And that'll be signalled a wide by the umpire. Just losing a little bit of line. That was not a fine delivery. You left-arm spinners use. Sometimes that can happen, Alex.
Bit round arm he was there, Cal Parkinson.
Just a little bit. Here comes Parkinson. That's a better looking ball. Driven. No run there. Surely. We were nervous.
I thought she was going to go for it then.
Yeah, there was just that moment where you thought you could almost sense Dunkley's trigger finger on that run button. Here comes Parkinson again. Another good looking delivery. This is driven with decent timing. There's going to be a run. There could be a run out. No. It's close. But just about home.
It was fumbled at the stumps from Callum Parkinson, that wasn't it? He did not a clean pick-up, missed the run out.
It's a chance. Just a little bit of decision making about over round the wicket. Eventually the left arm spinner decides round the wicket as Ben Folkes waits to face his first delivery. This is hit in the air, could be a chance of a catch. And it will be. Another wicket falls. Ben Folkes has to depart and Parkinson, who on this game has been given a mighty big nose, celebrates another wicket.
Was not expecting that. Dunks, what are you doing? That was the first field change we've seen and hit it straight down the fielder's throat.
Well, going for the expansive shot down the ground towards the Vauxhall end. Harry Dearden's been busy, that run out, and now a catch as Folkes departs. First ball. What a start this is.
I'll tell you what.
For Leicestershire.
Quick game's a good game.
Well, it's always going to be a quick game, Al, because it's 5 overs aside. Whatever way you look at it, it was going to be rapid.
Well, we're 0.5 overs in, and the score is 2 for 3.
Here comes Parkinson to Jacks. He's driving, not a run there. Sensible from Dunkley, deciding against pushing for anything risky as the over concludes. 2 wickets have fallen, 3 runs on the board. It was a pretty consistent over that from Callum Parkinson. He's bowled out now, that's all you get. You don't get much time in these 5 overs matches.
You get 1 over each.
Dieter Klein. 1 over each. Dieter Klein is going to have his 1 over. Bald-headed figure. Charging in from the pavilion end with Rory Burns, the captain, on strike. He's used to test batting, of course, for England. Different pace game, this 5 over aside action. Now, where's he going to look to score? Well, fielder's up inside the circle, straight down the ground. Could there be the opportunity as Klein has a little bit of a shuffle, bit of a scratch?
Taking his time, isn't he?
Well, just adding a bit of time to the game. It's only 5 overs aside, just making sure that the crowd get their money's worth here.
It looks like a beautiful day at the Oval, doesn't it?
It is a glorious day in the sunshine of South London. And here we go. Klein, 77 on his back, is running into bowl. Left arm over, short delivery, which is hammered. Oh, that's a good looking stop. Fielder, silly mid-on, diving. and prevents the run. Good connection from Rory Burns.
I mean, come on, Dunkley, you needed an attacking shot there. You know, she's playing too straight.
A run rate of 2.57 at 5 over match. It's got to be seen as disappointing from Dunkley. Burns waits, another short delivery, and this is going through to the keeper. And a little bit awkwardly, there could be another run out here. It's chaos. It's mayhem. I don't know what's happened, Alex. It's lofted behind somehow. The leg by is signalled. Short pitch delivery signal, one for the over from Klein.
Well,
and inexplicably, and I'm not sure how, it's 4 for 2.
That was pitched in Klein's half, and it was leg buys.
Next delivery is played down the ground. Could be a chance of a catch. It is. Fielder at silly mid-off. It's a gruesome stroke, an easy catch, and Klein strikes. And Dunkley here is just not finding any sort of rhythm here. It's 4 for 3.
Well, I think we could have found Sophia Dunkley's weakness here in the short ball.
Batting.
Yeah, the batting weakness in the short ball. Yeah, she's really struggled this home. I would say she struggled this home. She's struggled the whole game so far.
Yeah, it was a bold shot as Will Jacks departs, having scored just the 1 from 5 deliveries. Not a great strike rate in this format of the game.
He's normally quite good with the old short format, is Will Jacks. He's got 100 in a 10 over game in Dubai not so long ago.
Indeed, but no such joy today. Jamie Smith, the new man, in the middle. 4 for 3 is the score. That's a better looking shot, driven through the offside. That could be 4 runs. I think it's going to be, yeah. Smashes into the boundary now. And that's much, much better from Dunkley. First boundary of the innings. 8 for 3.
Oh, what a beautiful back foot cover drive that was. We need to see a bit more of that because we haven't got very long left, Dunks.
No, Dunks, you heard it. Teammate used to play at the Surrey Stars with Sophia, of course.
Yeah, she's a little bit better in person than she's on the old PlayStation, I can tell you that for free.
Well, probably the better way round to be. It's always been the other way round for me in terms of sport. Full delivery, hit down the ground, that's a better connection as well. 6! It's huge, into the pavilion. What a shot that is. Suddenly Dunkley, not just moving through the gears, she's hopped in a Formula 1 car. That's more like it from Dunkley. 6 down the ground.
She's found the attacking shot button and she's back. She's ready. She's gone from Nintendo dogs to Cricket 19.
Yeah, it's probably what was needed. She's moved from Jack Russell to Greyhound at a rate of knots. And it's what was required. 14 for 3. A reminder, you lose 5 wickets inside your 5 overs. That's the end of your innings, so a bit of pressure on. Smith 10 from 2. It's a length delivery, which is driven. Oh, there could be trouble. A single is taken. Throw comes in. Dive comes in. But it is successfully made as the over comes to an end. That's more like it from Sophia Dunkley. The wicket fell. But finally, we've seen a little bit better connection on the bat.
Much better that over, wasn't it? I was actually entertained.
Which is what you want from 5 overs aside, because you've not got long.
That's why we're here.
It's why we're here, for entertainment. Ben Mike into the attack. One of those unusual cricketers with 2 first names. Moving in. Mike, right arm over that wide slip in place. This has been hit in the air. Enough connection, perhaps. No, the fielder takes the catch inside the circle on the leg side. A wicket immediately for Mike. And Dunkley is staring at the very real possibility here, Alex, of not batting out 5 overs.
Oh, come on, Sophia, you've got this. Play a bit more sensibly, although she does need to be more attacking because she has only scored 14 runs as well.
Well, the crowd isn't exactly vast as Smith's exciting innings of 11 from 4 deliveries comes to an end. There's maybe a few that have yet to get their seats. And they're going to have to be quick because the wickets are tumbling. As Jordan Clark comes to the middle, former Lancashire man. What can you tell us about Jordan Clark?
Normally an absolute slogger, which is what is needed here for Surrey. 4 for 15.
Well, absolutely. The pressure is on. 3 fielders in deep. As Ben Mike charges into bowl to Rory Burns, the batter's having crossed, and that's worked into the leg side. There'll be probably just the one there. Yeah, they're happy to settle for the single. The running's been a little bit better in the last little while from Sophia Dunkley, who's just finding a little bit more rhythm, it would seem.
Well, you'd have thought she'd have played a few practice matches to practice her running between the wickets, but it doesn't seem like it.
No, she seems to have gone a little bit cold. Maybe Nintendogs as opposed to the cricket game ahead of this match, Sophia. Jordan Clark's first delivery. And this is hit into the ground without much timing. There won't be a run there. The score remains 16 for 4 midway through the 3rd over. which, quite frankly, is a remarkable.
I keep forgetting that it's only 5 overs.
We're halfway through.
Yeah,
The run rate stands at 6.4.
we're playing a test match. Not the worst.
Yeah.
I mean, run rate wise.
Down after 2.3 overs is problematic. Mike is in. And this is coming off an inside edge. It's going to run down towards the fine leg boundary. There's no protection there. The ball should win this race. Fielder in pursuit. Oh, just about pulls it in front of the pavilion. And they'll get through for what was a very awkward 2. But it is crucially 2 onto the board.
Oh, we're frozen again. Or is that, have you frozen?
No, I'm up and running. Alex is streaming. It's a problem. Ben Mike pairing to bowl once again. This slow approach, that wide slip still waiting. Jordan Clark's is a full delivery, which is missed time. They're going to go for a quick single. That's good running from Dunkley, who is quick to set off. The bails ignite as the throw comes in, but a single is taken and it's 19 for 4.
It's a bit of a risk running those quick singles when you're 4 down. You've only got 5 wickets, until you have to pack it in.
Yeah, but you've got to say, fortune favours the brave. Perhaps.
It really does.
Perhaps. Here we
Who
go.
knows?
Who knows? Let's wait and see. Ben Mike is coming in. To bowl to Rory Burns. Short delivery. Had to play nicely off the back foot into the offside. They're going to go for the quick single. Throw comes in. Could be a run out. No. Oh, there's going to be some scrapes and scratches on the forearms of those Surrey batsmen. Dunkley is putting them through their paces, diving on these used pitches as the over comes to an end. We're going to see Colin Ackerman, the captain, into the attack with the score at 20 for 4 after 3 overs. Wide slip and a city mid-on. 3 fielders in the deep on the leg side. Projected score stands at 33. 2 overs left, of course, of this innings. Burns, the captain, 2 from 4.
I almost feel like something is going to happen here. I've got a feeling we could be bowled out in this over.
Ackerman having a little bit of a shuffle, deciding change of attack and a change of angle. And he's going to come in round the wicket to bowl to Burns, who is hitting down the ground, straight back to the bowler. You called it, Alex Hartley. And the wicket falls, and that wicket sees the end of a very disappointing Surrey innings. It's only 5 overs, but you lose 5 wickets and that's it. You don't have time. I really admire setting off for the single as well, just to ensure if the catch wasn't taken, there would definitely have been a run out. Oh dear. It is a disastrous innings for Surrey's batsmen as they wander off this oval surface with just 20 runs on the board. 21 will all that'll be required from Leicestershire. And you've got to say, credit to Hassan Azad with the controller for Leicestershire. Good bowling, but Sophia Dunkley, what can you say?
I think it was all in the batting that the entertainment came from the poor decision making from Sophia Dunkley, didn't it? She just couldn't quite grasp running between the wickets. So hopefully we'll see better running between the wickets in this second innings here for Leicestershire.
It's going to have to be some bowling display from Surrey. Put it that way. Conor McCurr, right arm fast to kick things off for Surrey with Cosgrove on strike. There's a little change in the field.
So we didn't see that in the first innings, did we?
Yeah, this is... These small margins from Dunkley knows has to have the best fielders in the right positions, because if not, there could be trouble.
Maybe this is where she comes alive.
She's going to need to, because there's trouble if she doesn't. 21 from 30 required. Cosgrove, the left-hander, on strike. Hammered into the leg side. There's a good-looking shot to kick things off. 4 runs. Oh, it's savage to start the innings. And Leicestershire, well, they've taken a big old mouthful out of that total already.
Well, this could be an extremely quick game with the start we've just seen here.
A remarkable nudge off the hips, which has raced away for a 1 bounce.
This is not his first rodeo, is it? Clearly.
Well, sometimes quality is just apparent from the off. Cosgrove waits. 17 from 29 required. Very full, driven. It's a nice looking shot. It's going to be at least 1. They may push for the second, and they're going to. Good running this as the throw comes in. A little bit wayward, but safely enough. And it's 6 without loss after the first 2 deliveries, Alex Hartley.
I don't really have much to say.
I mean, what can you say?
Well, you know, Leicester are probably going to win this, aren't they? Quite quickly as well.
That sort of analysis is why you get those big bucks, Alex. Next delivery is hit hard into the leg side. It's going to be more runs. Could be another boundary. I think it will be, yeah. Square again on the leg side. And those Leicestershire supporters here in good numbers celebrate as Cosgrove hits another boundary once more. Just working it away, just behind square on the leg side this time. Well, that's a fine-looking stroke from the Leicestershire opener.
Well, we saw Sophia Dunkley change her field before this bowler started bowling here, before Conor McCurr started bowling. She needs to put a deep square leg out. What's she got here? She has got a third man and a deep cover, but she's bowling on leg stump, so get your square leg out, Dunks, come on.
Cosgrove, 10 from 3, 11 needed from 27 balls. This is wide outside the off stump. Well, that's a delivery which is much more to the field, and I'm surprised it hasn't been signalled wide, because Cosgrove would have needed to be quite a height to have reached that, but it is a dot ball, a valuable dot ball for Dunkley. She needs approximately 18 more of those, I reckon. Where's she going to go this time? Cosgrove waiting. It's a delivery which is short and defended. A little bit of hostile bowling from Sophia Dunkley. You know her well. Has she got that in the locker?
Well, she doesn't have a bouncer in her locker.
Cosgrove, you said it, not me. Waiting outside the off stump, and that's going to go through to the gloves of Folkes. And will that one be signalled a wide? Yes, this time the umpire stretches out the arms, and it is 10 needed from 25. And McCurr just trying to desperately bowl those dot balls. Here comes the next delivery, which is hit down the ground. It's going to be a single, is it? Throw comes in. I think they'll get home safely. They do. And a single is taken to leave the required total 9 from 24.
The off spinner coming on to bowl.
So we're going to see a change in the bowling with Mark Stoneman coming on to bowl. Well, this is an unusual move. Cosgrove waiting and hitting the ball without any timing back towards Stoneman. Maybe this is a good decision from Dunkley, who is bowling the opening bat. With a wide slit waiting, 3 fielders in the deep on the leg side. Cosgrove getting a little bit of room and deciding the best course of action is get a bit of body in the way of it.
Well, I like this from Sophia Dunkley. A bit of a surprise element bringing Stoneman onto ball, and it's clearly working.
It's doing the job. 2 dot balls, 9 still needed from 22 deliveries. Stoneman moving in, and again there's an awkward sort of leave from Cosgrove, who's happy to see the ball into the rib cage.
I think he's just.
And it's 3 dot balls.
I think Cosgrove just ducked into a full ball there and let it hit his rib cage.
It's extraordinary cricket at the Oval. I'm not sure what the crowd are going to make of this. 9 needed from 21. Oh dear, down the leg side. Good job it's Ben Folkes behind the stumps, because you needed to be one of the world's best to make sure that wasn't going to race down towards the fine leg boundary. Mark Stoneman losing just a little bit of direction. Cosgrove waiting. That's a better looking ball. There's a little bit of a tickle as they're through to the gloves of the keeper. Yes, there's a wicket. A much needed wicket as well. Celebrations, and the decision from Dunkley to bring on Stoneman has paid off. A little bit of an outside edge. That's really good work from Folkes, moving to his left and taking the catch to see the first wicket in this Leicestershire innings falling. And the score 13 for 1. And Alex, good decision from Dunkley.
Really was. We saw Ben Folkes' class in the previous delivery, taking the leg side ball with a filthy wide.
Well, he's one of the world's best, isn't he? Aaron Lilly, another former Lancashire man, comes to the middle with just 8 needed from 20 deliveries. As Stoneman moves in, and this is launched down the ground. There's a good connection. Is this going to be 6? There is a fielder in the deep. Has it got the legs? Yes, just about 6 runs. Risky stroke, but 89 yards it goes down the ground. And Lilly gets Leicestershire to within just 2 of victory. What a shot, Alex.
Well, you talk about playing yourself in, but we've only got 5 overs, so why not have a swing? And it's paid off for Aaron Lilly here. Just over Long On's head, 6 runs.
There's no time to play yourself in, but if there ever was time in a 5-over game, it's probably when you need a total quite this small. 2 needed from 19 deliveries. Lilly waits for Stoneman, who has got that wicket, but has just seen the ball launched down the ground for 6. Lilly waiting. And launching. And is this going to be the winning moment? The fielder running around. Will the catch be taken? Oh no, has it gone down?
I think she's just dropped it.
Oh no.
But they've run two. So
Have they run two? Is that the end of the game?
what?
It's chaos.
What have we just
They've won it. There we go, Alex Hartley. The game is over when we were concentrating on the catch being taken, or not as the case may be. They've run through for two in perhaps the least dramatic conclusion to a match you could wish for. The crowd took a little while to realise what had happened. Certainly we did in the commentary box, but Leicestershire have won this game by 4 wickets. And player of the match, Jamie Smith, for his quick-fire 11 from 4. But in the end, not enough for Surrey.
Well, Leicestershire were unstoppable there, weren't they? Aaron Lilly came in and played a match-winning innings, hitting a 6, and then tried to give his wicket away, but we saw the drop catch. So, unlucky for Sophia Dunkley, but well played Leicestershire in the end.
So it's 2 points to Hassan Azad of Leicestershire. Disappointment from Dunkley first up. Alex Hartley, thank you for your time. It's been enormous fun. We'll be back for another game very soon.
So I'm with Hassan Azad of Leicestershire, who started with a win, and a good win against Surrey. Hassan, what did you make of your performance today?
I thought we came out of the blocks nicely. The opening bowlers, Callum and Lisa, set the scene up nicely, bowling some nice areas, bowling some nice challenging channels just right off stump. I thought we stuck to our plans really nicely, and it meant that we managed to tackle the batsmen into making some mistakes.
In the end, it was quite a comfortable win. Do you expect all those games that you're going to have in this tournament to be the same, or was this just quite an emphatic performance from you?
I feel like we came into this tournament really well prepared. The pre-season went really nicely for us, and we knew what we were expecting coming to this first fixture. I think as the season goes on and some of the other teams which might have been a bit rusty starting off might get into this fight a little bit more, so I expect the challenge to get a little bit tougher.
Yeah,
but I'm backing ourselves to get through.
Particularly given that you were a late entry on the morning of the draw, pretty much getting in, you seem to have got off to an absolute flyer.
I think it comes down to how mentally prepared you are to enter into competition, and credit to the boys where it's due. They turned up, they had their heads on from the start, and delivered when it mattered.
Well, congratulations, Hassan. A good opening win. Look forward to seeing you in action again soon.
Thank you very much. Look forward to it too.
So Sophia Dunkley is with me. Unlucky today in her first outing with Surrey, a defeat against Leicestershire. Sophia, how did you find the game?
I think we were a bit too tentative at the start. Lost quite a few early wickets, so I think we were just on the back foot from the get-go, really. Couldn't really catch up in the end, and wasn't enough runs on the board.
What do you put that down to? Nerves? Just you're not getting used to the controls? What's the reason behind that?
Yeah, maybe a little bit of nerves. Not very good field placing at times. And maybe just we chose too many wrong shots, but hope we can rectify that for the next game.
Can you talk us through the idea behind giving Mark Stoneman an over with the ball?
Yeah, I just thought it would be good to do something different, surprise the opposition. They probably wouldn't have written their notes up about that, so it's a good element of surprise.
Yeah, not bad. I mean, he didn't bowl badly, considering he probably hasn't picked up a ball in anger in several years.
No, he did very well for us today. I think definitely going forward he'll be an option.
We look forward to seeing him then. And what about Hassan? How did you rate him as an opponent?
Yes, he was a very good component. I think he had some great field placings there. I think he could pick up a few things from that and his bowling plans. Took a few notes.
Good. Well, we look forward to seeing how they all play out further along the line. Unlucky today, Sophia, and speak to you again soon.
Thank you.